Got you. We're live.
Maybe I'll just turn my shit off again.
Bet. welcome, family, to another episode of Crypto Cliffnotes. On this episode today, we're gonna give you guys some really good information, some news, some analysis, some points of interest. You know, if you're short-term investors. But me and Pat were just talking. I think you're gonna want to hodl. I think you're gonna want to hold your assets because there's some really crazy things happening in the crypto space as we speak. And it's crazy to see like what's actually going on in the crypto space because you hold your assets. You can get other coins. You can get what we call airdrops into your wallets because you held a coin or you held an NFT. NFTs are actually starting to do that as well. So, if you guys haven't checked out our last video, go check it out after this stream. It's in the bottom in the description. If you go check out the description, you'll see the YouTube link. You get to see our NFTs that we grabbed up this week. I think there are some really good pickups that we had. And Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're booming right now, guys. We got Bitcoin finally back over 50K. I called out Ethereum's price at the beginning of the week. I don't like to say I told you so, but I told you so. I told you guys when Bitcoin hit 30K, we're back in the bull run, right? I told you guys we're back in the bull run. Why did I say that, right? Because we saw all the fundamentals behind what was going on. We saw what was getting adopted in different countries and these banks and these institutions. And we got some news for you guys to give you even more evidence that we're still in the bull run. So if you haven't invested, it is still not too late. Right? I can't stress it as much as I can, but it is not too late. It is still a great time to invest. It has not really boomed past its highest point yet. It's going to, but I think right now is a really good time to start, accumulating these assets. And anything that you guys hear, write it down, do your due diligence, research it. We're not financial advisors. We're not telling you what to do with your money, but from past experience, from knowledge and information that we're intensively researching, we're making these investments and we're making money, but that doesn't mean you can make money on it too. We're just giving you guys our opinions on what we believe that is the best investment in order to get a greater return. But without further ado, guys, if you guys like this information, please like, comment, and subscribe. We do have this giveaway going on until September 10th, which is in about 7 days exactly. 7 days, we're cutting it off completely. So make sure you follow all the instructions either in the Discords, in the Telegram chats, in the YouTube videos, whatever you see. Make sure you follow every single one. And on that video, on the Instagram post where I'm describing the giveaway, make sure you put done. If you do not put done, I will not know if you did the giveaway or if you participated in the giveaway or not. So if you already participated, just make sure you go to that Instagram post on our Instagram. Of course, put your notifications on. I found a way that we can actually put up some recaps of our videos so you guys can get some recaps of all the videos that we do if you missed it. Then you can go back and watch the full video. And also, we just added another little thing as well. If you guys feel generous, if you guys feel, like you're getting the value and you would love to contribute to the channel so we can, reinvest that back into the community as well. We have our Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano addresses down below. This is not going to us. This is going to our channel, and this is going to go to the community and as a whole so we can give this information out to everyone that, that wants it. All right? So without further ado, guys, I'm going to pass this over to Pat, and I'm going to get straight to it. We're not going to hold you guys too long. This is going to be semi-quick, but we really want to go into what's going on in the crypto market as we speak. So I'm going to pass this over to him. He's been someone that's been in this game since 2017, guys. This is someone that knows his stuff, guys. He's been through the bull runs, the bear runs, everything. He's been through it all. He's been through the cycles. He knows what's going on. And I'm not going to lie, we're going to be dropping a video out tomorrow that he made that can really change your assets to really making real assets. Like, you'll understand when you see the video. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to pass this over to Pat, and he's going to take it from here. Let's get it.
What's up, everyone?
We are back. All right. So like you said, we're trying to pump out some more videos. So this one will be a little bit shorter than normal. Hopefully. We'll see. And then, like I said, we're going to start throwing out some other ones, other ways you can invest. Now that NFTs are getting so hot, we'll probably steadily drop NFT videos and then also our crypto videos. Because some of the times it's going to be way too long to mesh all that together. We will do our best on that. But honestly, right now, NFTs are something we're going to definitely keep our eyes on just because they are popping right now. There's going to be a lot of not necessarily scams, but failed projects. Some of the stuff we'll show you later. Like if you get your hands on some of the right ones, it's pretty incredible the stuff that can happen. And that's what also we will touch base on that NFT video. So definitely check that out. Like I said, NFTs, we've been telling you to write that down since day one. Non-fungible tokens, they are the future. You're going to hear that everywhere. Everybody's popping off with them. You hear the rappers, you hear the movie stars, the sports, they're coming out. So the market is sitting lovely right now. Let's see. Coin market cap, we are sitting at what? Just under 2.3 trillion. CoinGecko, we're sitting at that almost 2.4 trillion. So I mean, we're sitting definitely the highest I would say we've been since we've been running these shows. And this is I'm officially like on my side, I'm thinking there's no more bear market. This thing's gonna just keep pumping. So hopefully you guys been accumulating, have a nice little portfolio. There's still plenty of time, but if you got in when we told you before, you definitely should already be in the green and sitting lovely. I know both of us are sitting pretty good right now with some of these some of these coins, and then we're working on figuring out this NFT game. We've both been like, we're always working together, but we even been hitting different areas of NFTs just because there's so many. And like I said, once we figure this out, the only thing that's slowing us up right now, honestly, with the NFT game is these damn gas fees. I mean, they're expensive right now. Jonah was saying like yesterday, he was texting me trying to buy something for $150. They wanted 400 in gas. So that stuff's a little bit of a joke right now. But that's also one thing where like it'll give you the chance to get on certain projects where other people won't take that risk. So like I'm not saying I would spend 400 on a $100 token. I wouldn't do that. But if you sit and watch that gas meter, it will go up and down. So I mean, worst case, you might pay a double on some of these, but it's a risk. Some of this is a pretty nice reward. That you can get paid off with. But market's sitting lovely. Like I said, we are over 50 with Bitcoin. Ethereum's hitting that, where were we at? I think a week ago, 3,300. We're already sitting at like 4,000. And we're early. I mean, we're just hitting September 1st. You got to remember, like, we didn't even have the first country in this thing yet. This month is El Salvador. So we know that goes. Once that happens, if it works successful, see, the thing is, first, they usually try to do this stuff. It doesn't happen as well as they think it will, because you got to figure out all the problems. So with them, they could have a little bit of an issue, but then you're going to see these other countries start popping in and figuring out where they're making their mistakes and just going the other route. But always check out that big news and you'll just see nothing but big players investing in this game. And that's why this market is jumping. And that is why, especially with the government and all, you're going to hear more and more and more stuff about the tax people and the IRS and be scared of this and be scared of that. And like we've been saying from day one, do not worry about the IRS. There's no reason to try to avoid the taxes if you live in the United States. We have to pay them when we work. We're making plenty of money off this stuff. So the last thing you would want to do is jeopardize all your profits for the IRS. You know what I mean? It's part of the game. We got to accept that, whatever. We'll make enough money to have no problem paying the IRS. And that was the other thing, like with the other video that we're going to drop this week. That's your way around the IRS in terms of you don't have to sell. You don't pay taxes until you sell. With cryptos, the beauty is there's lending platforms. And that's what we will go over. These lending platforms, you can use them to your advantage. And that's what the very wealthy do. And it don't matter your credit score. So definitely check out that video. We will drop that tomorrow. We just don't want to put all of them out on the same day. So we'll put that out tomorrow. Let's see, heard about Ripple lawsuit. That was on. I did, but I didn't get in. I didn't hear much details onto that lawsuit yet. That's another one. I wouldn't worry about Ripple. Ripple's going to be good. Ripple's one that even at $1.30, where's it sitting now? Yeah, $1.30, it's still good. I like that buy. Like I said, you're gonna hear news about like taxes, our government slowing stuff up. Our government's way behind on this ball. I'm sorry to say that, but unless they've been purchasing stuff behind the scenes, the only way they're going to catch up with some of these other countries is going to be like when they catch these busts and stuff like that, they'll be able to like seize Bitcoin maybe. But they don't like the fact that all of us little guys are about to get rich. And that's just going to be part of the game. So yeah, so the market's in green. I'll let Jonah touch base, especially we'll maybe touch base on like Ethereum because that's been popping. Ripple's hitting really good. Solana, we've never touched base on that token. If any of you have had that, like you said, it's just too many projects to get into. But I mean, that thing in the past week, or even if you go into the month mark, I mean, that thing was down to $35, and today it's sitting at $145. So that's just another big project, but that was a top 20. Like we were saying, as long as you stay in them like top 50, top 20 is even better. Like you're going to see what's going to happen. Like what happened with them getting this 4X. Wait till Ripple gets cleared. Wait till Cardano gets a little bit more of the ball rolling. That happens this month. We're going to be sitting good. So look, let me pass this back over to Jonah. Let him touch base just real quick on some of the charts. And then we will go into the little bit. We got some news for you. And then, like I said, we're just going to touch base. Probably I might go over real quick, do like a Matic or a Polygon Matic coin review. We could go over that. And then we'll show you, even though we did the NFT video, some more news popped out today with it that I just want to show you how this stuff's moving. But let me pass it back over to him. He can go in on this, and then we'll get back at it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Pat, for that value. As he said, the NFT space is popping. Even just even with our investments, technically, because we bought Ethereum or we bought the NFTs at a lower price, we still technically are up on our NFTs just because in return Ethereum went up in value. So even if it's a couple $100, we're still up on our investments on Ethereum, even if the price of the coin or the price of the NFT stayed the same or went up. Eventually it's just gonna go up. If you look into the projects, you understand what's going on. You can do your research and all that good stuff. Look into the website, look into the projects, the roadmap, all that good stuff. You YouTube it. I mean, you do all these good things. You're gonna come out on top. So, that's the power of investing and holding your investments. I think Warren Buffett said it best. If you're not willing to hold an investment, not just a trade, but an investment, something you're investing into long term, if you're not willing to invest into it at least a year or two, then it's probably not an investment you want to make. It's probably not something you want to make. So you want to think smarter and not harder, guys. So I'm going to get into just what's going on in the market currently, guys. As you guys can see, we have the market cap steadily moving up. I think last time we did the session, it was like 2.1 trillion. Now it's at almost 2.3. What I really like to see, guys, is this dominance. Ethereum was just at 18%. Now it's sitting at 20%. So it's slowly but steadily, dominance percentage-wise is going up, right? And the ETH gas, I mean, that thing's going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like Pat was saying, I was buying a $150 NFT drop, and the fee was $450, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I was like, it's not even worth it. And what I did was I waited. So there's a little cheat code that you guys can do that I found is you wait till really late night if you're willing to stay up late night between like 1 to like 3 a.m. You'll usually see the fees go down a little bit more. So that's just something that I noticed the past 2-3 nights that I've been staying up really late. I've been kind of catching up on those patterns. So that's something that I've noticed that you guys can, put in perspective if you're looking to get these NFTs and you see during the day, because that's usually when a lot of these drops happen. During the day is when the fees are going to be very high because there's so many people buying these NFTs, Ethereum price going up, all that good stuff. But late night is kind of when the market's moving a little sideways, and NFTs aren't being bought as much as they are during the day. So that's just something to keep in perspective if you are getting into the NFT space. But like you said, Bitcoin 50,345. Ethereum about to crack that 4,000 range. Let's go. I'm excited, man. I've been calling this for a couple days now. Even Monday, I said, look, we're going to crack this $3,500 range. What'd it do? Boom. Did it. The last 2 days. We were sitting at, I think, where was Monday? What was Monday? The 31st? Or the 30th. It was the 30th. We were down here. I said, look, our last level was 3,200. Second level was 3,500. All these red lines are all the marks that we called out on this session. It hit every single one, guys. Every single one. Steadily, slowly, but surely going up. I'm telling you guys, 10K by the end of the year is very reachable, if not more. If not more. So just pay attention, guys, to these levels. If you were actually in our Telegram chat, I actually called out Ethereum at 1,800. 1,800. You would have doubled your investment by now. And more. You would have doubled 100% on your investment if you invested when I called it out at 1,800. Whatever you put in. If you put in 1,800, you would have made 3,900. Whatever it was, you would have doubled your investment. So just keep in perspective, guys. It's a long-term game. It's still a good time to invest. If it does end up coming up to this $4,200 range, this is probably going to be a support level. So once it breaks this, it'll probably come up here and kind of do something like this, and then it'll finally just break it and then use that $4,200 range as a support. So something like this, you'll see it come up to that $4,200 range, kind of just play around, and then finally break it, and then you're going to use that $4,200 range as a support level, and we're just going to ride this thing to 10K. But Bitcoin, sitting at that $50,000 level. Let's see here. Levels that I'm looking for Bitcoin to continue up. I'm looking for 58,000, and of course back up to its highest 63 to 64. So once it gets up to those levels, we're gonna be back, and you're gonna see something. It's going to basically just move a little bit like this, just kind of slowly but steadily, kind of like consolidate at these levels, break it, consolidate at these levels, break it, and it's going to use that $64,000, $63,000 level as a support level once it breaks through. But just pay attention to those levels, 58,000 and 63,000. Once it breaks that, I do believe we can see at least an 80K Bitcoin, at least, no less. But that's my prediction. Again, we're not financial advisors. I would love to be a financial advisor because I would make, excuse my language, a shit ton of money if I was telling these old people what to do with their money. So would Pat. But that's really all the analysis I have for you guys. What we can do is we can go into news. Pat, do you want me to get into my news and then you, or do you want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. I was muted. You can go ahead and hit yours first.
All right, cool. So the very first piece of, I like to call evidence that we are back in the bull run, and Ethereum fees could start lowering. I don't know. We will see. Coinbase will use Ethereum solutions to lower the price and speed of transactions, right? So Coinbase, the biggest, if not one of the biggest platforms out there for trading cryptocurrency. So for this, the company will work with the developers of Polygon, Crypto exchange Coinbase integrates a layer 2 solution for Ethereum developed by Polygon, according to the company. This step will help the user to reduce the cost and waiting time for the translation. Polygon's L2 solution will be the first for Coinbase. In the future, the company plans to expand this list. Our goal is to explore similar L2 scaling techniques such as Optimism, Arbitrum, and Starkware, said Manish Gupta, Executive Vice President of Development at Coinbase. So, Coinbase, biggest one, working with Ethereum and Polygon. Just pay attention to that. I think Polygon is a great investment. I think Pat said he was going to go into that for you guys. So pay attention if you guys don't know about Matic or Polygon. Check that out. Write that down. Keep that in your wait list, whatever it is, your watch list. Check that out. But this is something that's really, really good for the Ethereum network and the Polygon network. So that's something that I found very interesting in the value for us. Second one, let's see. Boom. New York City. If you're in New York City, hey, cryptocurrency is about to be booming out there. It's about to be booming out there if this man becomes mayor. But candidate for mayor promises to make New York City the most cryptocurrency friendly city in the U.S. Pat, real quick, who is the country? Is it Dubai? There's a country out there that really only accepts accepts Bitcoin all around. What is it? Do you know what country that is?
The small test when they were doing, I believe, that was in Europe. It was like a small island though.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I can't even get a name off the top of my head on that.
No, it's all good. But Curtis Silva, a candidate for New York City mayor, said that he will make his city the most cryptocurrency-friendly city in the U.S. if he is elected. He joins a growing list of mayors and mayoral candidates in growing cryptocurrency adoption. If I'm not mistaken, the Florida mayor also is Miami mayor is pro-crypto as well. So there's a lot. I'm not sure. I'm in Maryland. I'm not big into politics. I have my opinions, but we're not going to speak those on here. But this is really big. This is gonna, if he does end up becoming a mayor in New York City is definitely going to be popping, and that's going to boost up the crypto market substantially, being the most active city almost in the United States. And then we got Cardano. I know you guys love Cardano. I know I do. I know I'm up. I know Pat's up. I know all of you are up if you guys invested in a Cardano. But Cardano is expanding, guys. Cardano is expanding not just in our country, but in different countries. Cardano's Charles Hoskins expects cryptocurrencies to play a larger role in Afghanistan. You guys know what's going on in Afghanistan. I'm sending love and gratitude to all the families out there. I know they're going through some crazy, crazy things out there. And, I really hope something can happen out there to really save those lives. But the founder of Cardano and co-founder of Ethereum, Charles Hoskins, says that he expects cryptocurrency to play a larger role in Afghanistan amid war with the Taliban forces. So the reason why I think this is actually true is because, what's going on. You can barely go to a bank. I mean, there's nothing really, any stores you can go to, that you got to be careful because it's very, very dangerous out there right now. So this is going to play a very big role if people have some type of computer, smartphone, something that they can access the crypto market. They'll be able to just do everything from home. They can buy, maybe have things brought to their home. I don't know what's going on, how the rules are out there. But I think this is going to be very, very big. And I think, it's going to be really, really beneficial to countries that have things like this happening in their countries. So that's something that was very interesting to me as well. What we have in the chat, Afghanistan and Iran both need to switch to cryptos. I agree. Iran's another one for sure. Let's see here. Okay, I got two more, and then I'm going to pass this over to Pat. I got two more. Got to plug my computer in before we die. All right, cool. So NFTs. If you guys are into NFT games, I play a couple of them. I'm going to start getting into Axie here very, very soon. I play one called Lost Relics. I just started playing Chain Guardians. I think that's what it's called. Um, Pat just got the Zed horse. If you guys check out that last video that we just put on, you guys will see that Zed Run is one of the NFTs that he has, and he's going to start playing. It's like a horse racing game. But this is another one that just came out. They're going to look, excuse me, I'm going to look more into. It's called Poker. Play to earn game from Poker exchange listing endorsed by Akon. Right? This is what really interests me because Akon is very, very pro crypto. He actually has his own cryptocurrency coin. I think it's called A coin, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check that out. I haven't invested into it. I haven't really done a lot of research in that project or what he's doing, but I think he has a really, really good intention behind what he's doing with the cryptocurrencies. So, maybe if that's something that you agree with and you like his project, you like his coin, invest in it. Why not? He's doing some really good things with cryptocurrencies. If I'm not mistaken, in Africa. But check this out. It's called Poker. It's an exchange on the from the Poker exchange listing. NFT play to earn game. So check it out. Let us know if you check it out or if you like it. The native token for it is PKR. PKR. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna do my own diligence and research it myself. And then the last one, shout out to Ripple. Shout out to Ripple. If you love Ripple, drop an XRP in that chat. If you love Ripple, drop an XRP in that chat. You guys know how we love XRP. XRP is going to be very, very large in the very near future. Once it gets rid of all of that stuff that's going on, you guys can see that regardless of what's going on with the SEC, they're still thriving in different countries. Right? Santander and Ripple bring faster, cheaper cross-border payments to millions of retail and commercial customers. Money Match and Ripple make it cheaper and faster for Malaysian SMEs to pay global suppliers. Cross ENF partnered with Ripple to launch South Korea. So we got South Korea. We got things happening. Siam. We got helps Centbay. I'm not sure where that is. Korea. Sorry. We got places and just different countries, guys. It's going crazy with XRP. I mean, the list goes on and on and on to different countries. Japan was a recent one. Santander. I'm pretty sure Santander's over here in the U.S. So just pay attention, guys. I'm telling you guys, XRP is going to be the next bank that we have, guys. It's one of the fastest networks that you can transfer millions and millions and millions of dollars over in a matter of minutes and seconds, right? So I'm going to actually pass this back over to Pat. I know he has some great news for you guys. If you guys have any questions or you guys like what you're seeing, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn those notifications on and follow all the details if you want to participate in that giveaway. But other than that, guys, go ahead and take it over, Pat. Share your news, man.
Oh, all right. Let me pull up my screen. All right. So let's go. All right. Let me just bring it right to Ripple. So we talked about this once before with the Japan, how strict they are with allowing this kind of stuff. So actually, they just give us just a update on the date. So the wallet that's going to be pushing it, they will be trading on September 8th. So let's see if so right here, it's been suspended since Christmas Eve of last year. So what we'll do is, all because of the SEC. So what we'll do is watch this thing. Like he's been saying, it's pumping. Watch when these other markets start going. So here's going to be an example. Because I know Japan does. They have some big players. So this could change the market. And then just watch what happens once Coinbase is allowed to relist that thing. Coinbase, all the big United States, Binance in US. They're even talking about taking Binance US public in the next couple of years. I'm guessing that's to try to compete with Coinbase, but I don't think that'll happen. At least not here. They're saying Coinbase could be the biggest in the world when it's all said and done. So next piece of news, let's see what we got up. Yeah, the IRS, that's why I pulled this up. Undercover agents to bust people. And so, I mean, look, this is a platform where if you wanted to be shady, you could do some shady stuff. There's no question about it, especially how unregulated it is right now. That being said, that's why you're going to see these kind of headlines, and you're going to see IRS this, IRS that, busting criminals. And it's fine. I mean, look, if you're a criminal, you're a fool if you're taking anything but crypto right now. You know what I mean? Like, you can at least somewhat try to hide it. And it's pretty easy to transfer. It's not no bulky duffel bags worth of cash, stuff like that. It makes more sense. So they will need to do this. I mean, but I mean, this is the same as like dealing with like hackers that steal people's stuff. It's like old school bank robbers. This stuff, it's all going to end up turning into the digital world. So you're going to steadily see stuff like this. You're going to have people that like nowadays that try to not pay taxes, do all that. Same thing. Now it's going to try to find your ass. So just stay on the good side, pay your taxes. Who cares? We do it anyway. So like I said, don't let this stuff at all scare you. They're going to get involved. They have to. This, if anything, should be a tell to let you know that we are this much closer. When the government starts trying to crack down and get more and more, they're trying to get involved. So I mean, it's happening. It's too global of a thing for them to shut down. They can slow it up, but I don't know if they can shut this down that easy. So let me hit my next one. More growth. Crypto and blockchain jobs up 118% in 10 months. And this is going to steady. Like I said, that just shows you how early we are in this. For this type of jobs, for the guys that are writing the blockchain, making the NFTs, security, research, everything. Companies are steadily, you hear Amazon's putting out job, you can get a job with, you can get them with, who else we talk about? Walmart. The biggest of the biggest are just getting into it. So you obviously, the little guys are going to just keep trickling behind, and it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. I don't have up the article, but I know what it already is. So Fidelity, one of the biggest investment they have, I think they said it was like $4.4 trillion of money that they control. I don't know if I agree with these crazy numbers, but I would love to see it. But they predict by 2035, somewhere between 2035 and 2038, which sounds a little far away, but it's really not. I mean, when you think of 13 years, whatever, that's not too bad. 14 years, considering like when we've been talking about Bitcoin in 2010, you could have bought that thing for 50 cents. We're sitting at about a 12, 13 year mark now. Well, they're talking about Bitcoin. Fidelity's saying Bitcoin could hit upwards of $1 billion with a B, not million, $1 billion. I don't know if I agree with that, especially like that is kind of soon, but also, I mean, I see it is a possibility considering we don't have the first country that has this as a legal tender. So, I mean, once this goes global, you would think it's going to take over. So here's something I want to show you with these NFTs. And this is why in the beginning, Jeremy was saying like, hold, I literally pulled this article up today. And this is why we tell you like with airdrops and stuff like that, they're doing this stuff with NFTs too. So Loot holders, Loot is a NFT. Let me pull this up. This is a weird NFT. It's not a picture. Right now, the floor price is 16, pretty much Ethereum, which is a lot of money. But this is what you're getting. So it's I don't know if this is for a game or what. I didn't even like look into this like that because I'm not going to spend 16 Ethereum on this. But I'm guessing this is for a game and you randomly got like different products for your avatars or whatever. So as you can see, like some of them say gold ring, linen gloves. But this thing's selling for, like we said, the floor price. These are pretty much going for 16 Ethereum right now, right? So if you were one of the early believers in this NFT, I didn't check when this came out. I'm sure this has been out for a little while. Actually, let's do this. No, this has not been out. So this just shows you how crazy the NFT game is. All right. So this in August 26th. What's that? 5 days ago? 6 days ago? 7 days ago? 0.06 of an Ethereum, which is like what the NFTs me and him been buying lately. They're sitting right around a few $100. Let's see, that'd be what, for 200, about $200 if you spent a week ago. Now they're 21 Ethereum. It's insane. So not only now did anybody who tried this project out that spent 200, now they have these crazy valued NFTs, according to this article. So there's a new blockchain that came out a couple days ago. Despite being less than 48 hours old, a new currency is already emerging as a blockchain gaming powerhouse, Adventure Gold. This is one we got to look into. I have not checked it out. I will. AGLD is going to be the call for this one. So anyone that held a loot NFT got an airdrop of AGLD, this Adventure Gold, of 10,000 tokens. Well, let's go on to CoinMarketCap. See, they don't even have it up here yet on CoinMarket. What's up? Yeah, because it's on Binance. It ain't even on here yet, unless I typed it wrong. Did I type in the right code? AGLD. I swear I'm dyslexic. I swear. I always type in shit backwards. So 4. All right. And even if you check this out, I mean, this thing earlier was all the way up to $7, right? So anybody that hit that airdrop got 10,000 of them. If they sold at that top, they just picked up $70,000. $70,000 in an airdrop, plus still have an NFT that they paid $200 for that is now worth 20 Ethereum. Well, we know 10 Ethereum right now is almost 40 grand. 20's 80. So not only now did they make basically an $80,000 profit off the NFT that they could sell, they also just made, even if they missed that high part and sold right this second, they still have, it's at 418, $40,000.
That's 6 figures in a week.
For free. For
6
free.
figs in a week.
That is the beauty of these. You do not know when they're coming up, though. Some of them are announced, some of them aren't. What NFTs are we buying? You're going to need to check out the video we just dropped a little bit earlier today, and we will go, all of that is explained. We are trying a little bit of everything. We have basketball. We have sporting. So we've done Top Shots. We've done autograph.io. All these are in our videos. Now we're trying the games. We're buying the artwork. We're venturing out to see what's happening because we are trying to catch one of these. And like I said, he's getting some, I'm getting some. We're going to hit one of these big boys. There's no question. But this just kind of, yes, sir. This kind of just adds to you seeing that, like, look, 48 hours, 10,000 tokens in an airdrop. Crazy. Crazy. What you got for us?
Yeah, so all I really wanted to add to what you were saying about the NFTs, because I know he asked, what are we buying? To be honest, we're buying a little bit of everything. Reason being is because you never know what's going to pump. And that's why I say, you know, whatever we talk about, or, you know, you hear about an NFT from an influencer or whatever it is, look inside of the NFT. If you like it, invest in it. Don't hesitate, just buy it. Like, Of course, be aware of the fees. Look at the fees. If they're higher than the NFT, maybe second guess that. But if like if you have a good feeling that it's a good project, sometimes you want to. I mean, like, look at this loot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I saw this and I honestly was looking at it. I didn't buy it because I was like, who in the hell is gonna buy these things? Like, who's gonna buy these things? Like, it's just words. And look at it, like 6 figs and an airdrop. Like, come on now. Like, if I would have known. Like, you never know. That's the thing. Like, you actually never know. Like, you never know.
The sales.
So it's
These are legit sales 17 minutes ago and all.
26, 18, 45 Ethereum. Could you imagine spending 0.05 in Ethereum and a week later somebody's going to offer you 45 of them for it? Like, holy shit. Not counting your airdrop. Free money. And then what you do with that airdrop is, well, see, you couldn't necessarily beat taxes on that one yet because you probably have to sell it to another. But if there was a lending platform that could take it, you take that right over to like what we're teaching you on our next video that you got to check out. You sit that whole airdrop, say that airdrop was available, or say you said, screw it, just pay your taxes. You got 50 grand, you owe whatever. Say it's even 30%. Say it was half. You got 25 grand, 30 grand. Stick that over on Nexo or Celsius. Take your loan out. You got $15,000 to play with. Right before a bull run, that's where you can really make some moves.
And then that's when
what I'm working with.
And then that's when you say, congratulations, welcome to the 1%.
So like that's kind of like, normally I would never really borrow against my cryptos and reinvest into crypto on a bear run when it's in a bear where we're just moving side. But like I said, I feel the bull runs here. So, and I think we're at the early part of it. So I'm going to I showed in the other video how I did that. So if you guys want to know how to borrow some money and stuff, check out the video we're dropping tomorrow. If you have any questions after you watch that, hit us up on social media and we will make sure that we explain anything I did not touch base on. I think we're also going to start offering since more and more people are getting in this and I see we're reaching more of like a global audience. If anybody would be interested ever in private sessions with us, let us know. And we can figure something out depending on the size of your group. We'll figure out like what that would cost or whatever, but we could literally sit down, touch base. Like, obviously we've said it a million times, we are not financial advisors, but we could at least give you our opinion and let you know like what we're investing in, how we're doing this. You can get all this information from our videos, but if you want more like of a one-on-one for you and your groups, let us know. We would be more than happy to set up a Zoom call with your groups and get the ball rolling a little bit quicker if you guys need. So that's one thing we're gonna start working on. Just because I know when we do these videos, if you have a question right away, you're not gonna always be able to get in contact with us, or you might have friends that you're telling about us, then they got a question for you that you can't answer. You could just get us right on a private call if you want. So that's one thing. Let us know if you guys are interested in. But yeah, these NFTs are crazy. So like, if you watched our last live video last week, or was it Monday, I guess? Yeah, I was talking about trying to get the NFTs. Well, I ended up getting one of them lazy lions. So check out the video. You'll see I spent over $2,000 for a picture of a lion. And when I bought it, I overpaid a little for the one that I wanted. And at that time, the floor price was at like a half of an Ethereum. And right now it's already up to like where I've paid. So right now I could sell and pretty much break even other than these crazy gas fees. But it's only been a few days and it's already, you see what can happen in a few days. So I'm going to hold on to these. I told you guys I would. I knew that was a little bit more of an expensive one, just a picture of a lion for a couple grand. But I could care less if that thing ends up hitting. Even if it doubles up, I'll be more than happy. But who knows? We could hit 6 figures, something big on this, like all these other ones. So I'm willing to do that and check it out. And if worst case I lose, I lose. No big deal. Make it up somewhere else. But this was just another article I pulled up on this. Like, this is legit what you're getting. And as you can see, randomized adventure gear. no images or stats, intentionally omitted, no fees, just gas, 8,000 bags total. And this is how they did their thing. And then you got these crazy, look at this. This guy's trying to sell his listing for his divine robe of power. 300 Ethereum. This guy wants $1 million for his divine robe of power. So I don't even know what that does. I ain't got a clue. Zoo eggs dropping in under 3 hours. What platform's that with? Zoo eggs. Is that? Yeah, but that might, if it's dropping, it's not going to be on OpenSea yet, right? I believe, but I'm wondering if Zoo eggs is the one I was talking about earlier. I don't know what platform it's under. If you can tap into that, because I know what's it called? Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul or one of the Paul brothers? It's the YouTubers. They just came out with theirs. It was called Crypto Zoo, and it launched. That launched September 1st. I thought like 2 days ago. I could be wrong on that. Is it Crypto Zoo? It's OpenSea at 7:30. Okay, so it'll be on OpenSea at 7:30. So that means if it's going on OpenSea, though, OpenSea is an aftermarket. So that means the drop. Okay, Logan Paul. So it's that one. Yeah, I'm not just. I don't know. I'm not jumping on something because some YouTuber put their name on it. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Let me see if I can pull this up though. Where do we look that up? But it can't if it's it all depends. Let me see if it's on
I know sometimes what they'll do is they'll just overprice their NFT like crazy. Like they'll just overprice it out of nowhere for.
Nah, these are priced I've looked these up already because he's on where is it? It's not this one, it's not. I don't even know if it's this one. I don't think it is. No, but either way, what I'm saying is like if it's on Binance, which I do believe the Paul brothers use Binance, then you might have a chance just because you won't have those crazy ass gas fees. But if it's on Ethereum, you're gonna get stuck paying these fees for it. So you gotta always add that in. Like if you're buying $100 and your fee's 100, you just paid double what you're asking. So let's push to today. All right, we'll check them out. But that is one, like that's one of those ones, kind of like how we say with like Elon Musk when he went on Saturday Night Live, like you never know if they say something. That's like Jonah actually was looking into the token. What we did ahead of time was we figured out what token was going to be sponsoring their last fight. So we were like, let's check out that token. They'll probably pump it and then dump it. Well, they didn't even bring up the token. So anybody that bought it before is sitting with the same thing. It didn't really go up or down. But that's another project these guys were involved with. And they also just had a major fight that was in front of millions of people. And I didn't hear one thing about this token. So that kind of thing kind of like throws me off. If I was coming out with my own crypto and I just had a fight that's in front of millions and millions of people, why in the hell wouldn't I put that thing on the fight? Like, why wouldn't I throw my thing, my project out there and at least promote it a little bit rather than let somebody else do it? Like, that's why, and these guys have been in a bunch of different tokens already. So just be careful with the YouTubers. They have no issue taking money. They get paid and they get paid in these cryptos. They can't lose with this. They can't lose. You can. So be careful with them. I'll look at it. But if it's on OpenSeas, I'll tell you now, it's a slim chance I would buy it just because of gas fees right now. Like, it would have to be a great project. And I know that one's like something with donating and all theirs are that way. So just be careful. I'm telling you now, I'm not buying those. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong on a lot of stuff, especially these NFTs are so new. Like I said, I wouldn't have bought Loop if you would have told me it's just a list of items. Well, that would have been a goof. So this is where you do your own due diligence, and this is why we say we're not financial advisors, because we don't really know with this stuff. It's that new. So if you are a fan, go get them. I mean, even then, you can just support as a fan. That's the beauty with NFTs. These artists are going to start coming out with stuff like music artists, that kind of stuff. You're going to be able to buy directly from them and support them directly. So even if you necessarily don't think the project might score you a big return, but you know you're supporting somebody you like, it's the same as going to their shows, that kind of stuff. You can always do that. But this is what we do love. We love seeing when you guys call out different stuff to us because it brings attention to everybody. Jonah, what do you want to touch base on anything with that?
Only thing I really want to add is just I want to shout out a couple people. One, I want to shout out Miss K for that. I'm gonna definitely look into that. I appreciate you for sharing that. I want to shout out my boy Odin. He's always on here as well. He actually just staked a couple of his cryptos, and he learned from this platform. So it's really cool, seeing the people in here learning and actually understanding the information and doing it themselves. And I want to shout out Cheyenne. Cheyenne is literally someone that's always on this channel every single session. I just want to shout those people out because I want to give you guys gratitude for just showing the love and just being here and always learning and always being a student. And that's the most important part of this game, is just learning as much as you can and then applying it if it's something that you actually like. So I want to shout you guys out. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, staying active in the chat, and keep it up. I definitely will say the future in this channel is going to be very huge, and you guys are just the start. So I appreciate every single one of you.
I pulled it up real quick so everybody can see this. So it's saying his Telegram group has 24,000 members. So right there, it's a good amount of people. I mean, if I don't know how many of these are available, if it's only 10,000, it's going to be a lottery to get them. There's supposed to be a timer 5 hours prior. So I'm guessing stuff should be coming out soon. But this is where you don't like, is it a scam? Stuff like that. You already got fans complaining about losing money. We just gotta be careful with it. But always, we've said that from day one. Like, don't sit here and invest money you're like living off of. You do not want to put yourself in that position at any time. Take the money that you can, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to not eat to put in some crypto. Take care of your bills. If anything, just pick up a little extra side hustle, something like that. This will pay off, no question. But it might take a little bit of time. But I'll check this out later. Who knows? I'll check it out. But like I said, the fact that it's on Ethereum is just going to make it just that much harder to grab, because like Jaron said, if you want to grab these, you'd almost want to wait till tonight when the gas is down. Problem is with waiting, you might not get the drops, so they might all be picked up. So, I mean, this guy has a ton of followers though, so I will give him that. So like, if this is a legit project, it could be all right. Have fun with it. Like I said, there's that many projects out there. Who was the other one? Jason Derulo. He's got one coming out. Everybody does.
Tory Lane just came out with one.
That was it. That's who I meant. Yeah, Tory Lane. Jason Derulo probably did too hard. But yeah, this is the future. So that is it on my news. Do you have anything else?
I don't.
I think we should do that other thing as a separate video, just because it is such a big token. We can go in it really quick if you wanted.
We can make another video on that. We're already almost at an hour.
That's what I mean. I don't want to like tie everybody, but let me just pull it up just so at least they can see what we're this is the one we will be reviewing. Matic is the call. Polygon is the name of the token. All right. So this is the one we will go into. Let's see, all time. to pick these things up at a penny or two. This is one I do not have. I do not have this. I am definitely looking into this, and I will be getting some of these. Problem is, I don't know if this is going to correct much more than where it is. It's already been at 250. We've come down, and there's a lot of stuff, like he said earlier, Coinbase, they're going to start working with them. Like, this is a project that I don't see going anywhere. So we'll go into a deeper review of this. This basically just takes and turns. Let's see something. It allows, here's where an easy way to say it. Polygon effectively transforms Ethereum into a full-fledged multi-chain system. So it's basically an internet of blockchains. So it just allows every style to branch off of this, of any kind of blockchain that needs to come off of it. Matic will work with that. So it is a scaling solution. And as you see, Coinbase is, like we said, it might be only number like 2 now. Binance, I know, is number 1. Coinbase, even if you're only dealing with the number 2 exchange in the world is you're going to start using it. And there is, when we do the video, I'll just pull up all the different news on Matic. There's a ton on Polygon. And it's been sitting as a high coin. I mean, this thing stays, it's probably been in the top 50 for a long, long time. It's a good project. Like I said, I don't have any. I plan on getting some. We will make another video on that. I'm not going to get into it right now. If you want, you can go check it out. It is Matic, M-A-T-I-C. Polygon coin number $19.47 right now. But that is all I have for you guys. I'm going to let Jonas close us out. Jonah, close us out like usual. Thank you guys for watching as usual. And we will have that giveaway. What are we, a week out? So we got that giveaway coming up real soon. Hopefully it's one of you guys. And you guys will get to enjoy that. And then we'll make an additional video on how to work that thing in. So you guys, I know we did one before. We'll run another one just to update it, to show you how to use it. But go ahead and close this out. Let me stop sharing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate every single one of you for being on here. That, again, is another episode of Crypto Cliffnotes. September 10th is the giveaway. September 10th is the giveaway. Make sure you guys follow all the instructions. I'll go ahead in the Discords and the Telegram chats. And if you check the description here, all the giveaway giveaway details is in the description. If you guys have any questions, please hit us up. And like he said, if you guys have anything that you wanna privately talk about with a group of people, let us know. Let us know. We'll see what we can do. We'll block out some time for you guys. And again, if you guys want to hop up on the show one time and do something with us, ask questions, maybe do a Q&A type session, we're willing to do that stuff. So let us know, and we'll definitely get you guys tapped in. If you guys need anything, hit us up. But other than that, guys, that is another episode of Crypto Cliff Notes. I appreciate every single one of you for tapping in. Keep tapping in. I'm telling you guys, this is just the start to a huge Crypto Cliff Notes community.